when we look at that, we're up 7%, and the next year we're only up 4%. Well, it looks like inflation has come down, and I guess arguably it has, but ultimately it's up 11%, whatever that good might be. And that's certainly a consideration, and I think we have to look at it. And when we go back to housing and we talk about interest rates, I know that we're going to talk a little bit about just what's happening with interest rates relative to inflation. And I think there's a strong argument for that, that we can get to, is around, are interest rates going to go up meaningful, let's say in December? And there's a little bit of debate there.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. Every single call we've made on interest rate decisions has been wrong. So what's your call? If you're going to make a call, what's your call, Patrick? Come on, put it out here. First place, rein it in. They're hearing it here for the first time. What's your call?
Well, I think it'll be 0.50, but I still have some hope, and I could look at it and go, there may be a quarter. Here's the thing. I'm actually listening to Tiff, and I'm going, there's some common sense in some of his conversation. He's being a little more dovish. He's starting to actually look into the future, and there seems to be some consideration being given to overreacting to backing things up a little bit in terms of rates. Like, I just think that there's maybe some hope. I'm not betting on it, so I would call it 0.50 basis points.
0.50 is your call. Perfect. Yeah. Now, before we move on from inflation, the one thing I will say though, and given the day-to-day, my day-to-day life of being a developer, I probably spent $1 million this month on various services and products and all that stuff. So the point is, like, there's a lot of money flowing, and I see the prices of a lot of different things in the construction world specifically. And I got to say, man, the deals are coming out now. Black Friday has a lot to do with that. But let me tell you this, if people didn't have the inventory, the Black Friday deals wouldn't exist. This year, I'm not saying forever, I'm saying this year, if inventory was as tight as it was last year, there wouldn't be as many Black Friday deals. And I'm just saying that there's a lot of deals out there right now. So we're buying a lot of stuff at a great discount, which is great. And I think a lot of people are doing that, which is going to help the price of stuff come down.
Well, you make a good point. There's a couple things. First and foremost, as we've increased the cost of interest rates, people are not tapping into their lines of credit. You've got builders and developers that are slowing down. They're touching the brakes. So the demand for goods has actually come down, which would then make sense, especially in construction materials, to see some prices come off. The other part of it is that in terms of just overall retail and what some of those stores are supplying, is you had a supply chain breakdown. You remember the days when containers were sitting at the port of China or at the port of LA, they weren't coming through, and it was like a twist in the hose, and then all of a sudden that hose opens up. But guess what? A lot of these guys, more in the US than Canada, but I'm also seeing it in Canada, a lot of these retailers, these big box stores, are getting inventory that they should have had months ago, that's just showing up now. It's out of season. It's now considered old inventory, old models, and you're going to see a lot more, I think, in the new year of deals that happen. And I think the consumer will benefit from that at the end of the day.
They're going to blow it out, right? They're not going to hold on to that till next year. They're going to blow it out because they've already placed their orders this year for next year, so they can't hold on to it. So all that inventory is going to get blown out, which is going to be a really good thing. So very cool. Inflation. Anything else to say on inflation before I crumple this up? No, you're done. It's over.
I'm done.
Inflation.
Done for now.